Mobile County Constable, whom police say shot and killed a man outside a Spanish Fort bar this weekend, was in court today for a bond hearing.
Now, prosecutors say 68-year-old Larry Sheffield shot 53-year-old Jeffrey McMillan once at close range. This happened in the parking lot of Trader's Lounge on the Mobile Bay Causeway early Sunday morning.
Fox 10 News Baldwin County reporter Hal Sherrick was in court today to find out more about what caused this dispute.
Mobile County Constable and murder suspect Larry Sheffield was in court for his bond hearing today. His wife and son were in attendance, and the victim in this case, Jeffrey McMillan, had several members of his family in the courtroom as well. Judge Scott Taylor heard arguments from both sides on where the bond should be set, and there was quite a difference between what both sides were asking. Prosecutors said during the bond hearing that Sheffield became angry after McMillan spoke to his wife at Trader's Lounge on the Mobile Bay Causeway. Defense attorney Dennis Nisley says his client left the bar, started his truck, and called for his wife to leave. That's when he says McMillan approached Sheffield in the parking lot and began arguing.
We think that strongly suggests that this is a self-defense scenario as opposed to something else that may have been suggested by law enforcement.
While defense attorney Dennis Nisley says his client had removed himself from the situation and was trying to leave, prosecutors say there is more to the story that will eventually come out. Mr. Sheffield, did you shoot Mr. McMillan last night?
Mr. Nisley did not. He didn't tell any untruths about that, but that's not the whole story, and I do believe that we will see that there is a criminal case here and not self-defense.
Sheffield's wife and son, along with several members of the McMillan family, were in the courtroom to hear Judge Taylor's decision on bond. The prosecution asked for $300,000, while the defense asked for $20,000, saying Sheffield was not a flight risk, being a lifelong resident of Mobile County who's battling cancer. Judge Taylor's decision was $250,000, with several other conditions.
He's a constable. He's employed. He was going out to a bar. There was nothing that his condition seemed to be keeping him from, and I don't think that should keep him from jail either.
Nisley wasn't happy with the high bond, but wasn't surprised either.
It's not unusual in this jurisdiction, in my opinion, that it should be less than that, but we'll make every attempt to make that bond.
Judge Taylor set forth several other conditions to Sheffield's bond if he were to make it. First, he would be under house arrest, under GPS and alcohol ankle monitoring. Secondly, he can be around no guns, and he can have no contact with the victim's family. Reporting in Bay Minette, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.